Welcome to my mini-series, Down the Rabbit Hole, where I'll be talking about true crime mixed with paranormal. Will you join me? Welcome back to my channel. Today you'll be listening about a story about JonBenet Ramsey. It all started in Boulder, Colorado, 1996, Christmas Day. It all started with a 911 call.
911 emergency. Police. What's going on? 5515th Street. What's going on there, ma'am? We have a kidnapping. Please explain to me what's going on, okay? There's a note left and our daughter's gone. A note was left and your daughter is gone? How old is your daughter? 6 years old. She's gone. 6 years old. How long ago was it? I don't know. I took down the note. And my daughter's gone. Does it say who took her? What? Does it say who took her? I don't know. There's a ransom note here. It's a ransom note? It says FBTC. Victory. Please. Okay, what's your name? Are you Kathy Ramsey? I'm the mother. Oh my God. Please. Okay, I'm sending an officer over, okay? Please. Do you know how long she's been gone? No, I don't. Please, we just got out. Is you right here? Oh my God, please. Okay, girl. Is somebody? I am, honey. Please. Take a deep breath, please. Okay? Hurry. Kathy.
There was 3 levels to this house. The first level was the sitting room, the kitchen, and the dining room. Patsy Ramsey, she loved Christmas, so she decorated the house all the time on Christmas to entertain. The house was fully decorated. She loved Christmas. Anyway, that Christmas morning, Patsy Ramsey woke up early in the morning, went down, found ransom notes. After the ransom notes, she called the police. When the police came, she told them the story that JonBenet has been kidnapped, and she showed them the ransom note. After the ransom note, the police woman, there was only one at that time, called the police saying, "We need more than one." But the police said, "We are busy, you can do it." The police told John Ramsey to search all over the place for JonBenet, which he did. He said, "I'll start bottom up." Into the basement, searched everywhere with his friend, opened the door to another basement and saw his daughter. Unfortunately, she was unalive. By that, he picked her up and brought her to the sitting room, where the police officer saw JonBenet's body. Unfortunately, even the police said, "We can't do anything about it." Right. Now, there was suspicions and allegations that John, the father, killed the daughter. There was suspicions that Patsy killed the daughter. There was suspicions that Bert, the brother, killed her by accident. Because the way they found JonBenet Ramsey's body is, she was tied up with a groat. That's a rope with a stick at the end. And the rope was round her neck, tied to her wrists. When they saw that, they thought, because the rope and the painting stick belonged to her mum, Patsy Ramsey. Because Patsy, at the time, had sellotape, that's duct tape, silver duct tape, rope and painting set. That was all on JonBenet. At that moment, the autopsy, this is going down now, the autopsy showed that there were strange markings on JonBenet. Her head was smashed, cracked as well. Her neck, the way the rope was tied, was very suspicious as well. But still, they thought it was the parents or the brother who done it. Further along, then this investigator came. His name was Sawyer Smith. He said to them, he doesn't believe the parents did it. He even proved to them that the person who done it went through the window and used a stun gun, and unfortunately AD'd her. So after that, when they saw all that, he said, no, why would the parents have a stun gun? And the police, they found on the autopsy that JonBenet had pineapple with milk. The pineapple with milk was before her demise. And then they found where the pineapple and milk was, they found a torch. They thought the torch that somebody hit JonBenet with a torch over the head. That's what caused her to pass out, then so on. Anyway, after all that, they were still trying to prove, the mum and dad still trying to prove that they weren't guilty. So after a little while, they still fought and they won that they didn't do that to their daughter. And then a few years later, unfortunately, Patsy Ramsey died of cancer. She didn't get to hear that they were fully not involved with their daughter's demise. Now, the Boulder police have done a lot of mistakes in this case. First mistake, they let a lot of people in the house when Patsy Ramsey called them. Second, she told the father to search for the daughter. Third, there was only one police officer. And the fourth, most important, is the DNA. The Boulder police are still holding JonBenet Ramsey's DNA, what was on her body. It was none of the parents, not her brother's DNA, it was someone else's DNA. they do not want to release the DNA to private investigators. Now, why is this? I'm going to go back to the second case I done with the Chris Watts case. They didn't do DNA on that case as well, and it was a Colorado police. Now, JonBenet Ramsey's case is Boulder, Colorado police. Now, were the police involved in her demise? Was it a cover-up? Do they know who that person is of JonBenet Ramsey? I think they do. That's why they don't want to let the DNA to private investigators. Somebody will find out who done that to the poor girl. Now, JonBenet was buried beside her stepsister. And then when Patsy Ramsey died, she was buried beside her daughter. May they rest in peace. Well, that was my theory about the police and my whatever. And I really would like you to leave a comment down below. What do you think about this investigation, about this case? Do you think it should be solved by now? Because it is 2002. The DNA has advanced a lot since 1996. So I think they can. But please leave the comment down below. And if you do like my stories, please, if you want to know and get a notification when the new one is coming, tickle that bell and tap that subscribe button. And yeah, bye.